As many of you know, WB announced their upcoming DC Properties film lineup, with Cyborg being one of the main pieces. In a recent interview with Entertainment Weekly, actor Ray Fisher confirmed that he and his Cyborg character will not only be appearing in Batman vs. Superman and his own standalone film sometime in 2020, but also in Justice League Parts 1 and 2. John Byers saw this level of involvement from Cyborg.
Oh, I really like it. I like it a lot. It shows me that they have a plan. They're not just throwing characters in like a salad mix. My biggest complaint has always been about Warner Brothers and their handling of their DC properties is that it's always felt for years like they've been purely reactionary and never had a plan. And they just, we're going to put out Man of Steel, not sure if we're going to do a sequel yet. Let's just wait to see. Always reactionary. It seems like since Kevin Tsujihara has come on board, it seems like Tsujihara has cleaned house and said, no, we are putting together a roadmap. We'll be flexible enough to change if we need to, but we're going to make a long-term plan. We're going to plan our movies accordingly, and them saying what the involvement of Cyborg is going to be shows me that not only do they have a grand picture plan, they have a plan for these individual characters that they're not just tossing in willy-nilly. So to me, that's very encouraging. So for me, it's a buy. Amy Rose?
Yeah.
Amy Rose. Alicia? Start with an A.
Wait a minute. We're like sisters from other misters, so that's fine. I'm by this as well. I love that Ray Fisher didn't even know he was getting his own standalone movie till just hours before it was announced. He got a call. It's like, yes. I like that for someone like me who's not too familiar with the character. He's going to be introduced slowly throughout. It's going to be Batman v Superman, then Justice League movies. I like that Cyborg is going to be the first African-American superhero film to not be in an ensemble since like 2008 Hancock, if you count that with Will Smith. And Ray Fisher, he seems like a really interesting actor. No feature film credits to his name, but he's a classically trained theatre actor. He got a lot of praise for his performance as Muhammad Ali on Broadway. And it seems like DC are being smart, or Warner Brothers, at collecting these really great actors that maybe could be seen as a risk, like Ezra Miller, but I think will deliver the goods.
Yeah, I buy it 100%, but let's also remember that 2020 is when the movie's coming out.
It's a long time.
A lot can change between now and then. Yeah. It's possible that they screw up the entire DC universe and this movie never gets made. I think we should all remember that. My biggest question, and I've asked it of everyone, and I'm still waiting for the answer, who is DC's Kevin Feige? Which is the guy, because the problem with Warner Brothers, we look at Green Lantern, it is a terrible movie. It is just a mishmash of ideas, it's not good, and I want to know, like, the reason Marvel is Marvel, they have a very small, centralized core of individuals that run the movies. Kevin Feige is the leader, who has proven that he's a genius. The guy's amazing. Who at DC is the guy, or the small team that's going to run these movies? Because if they're doing it at a corporation level, and there's one person who doesn't really understand the characters or the dynamic of what they're trying to do, this whole thing can get screwed up. Zack Snyder, who I love, and I mean, I love Man of Steel, I've said this again and again, he can't direct every movie. Is he going to be the guy who's producing all these movies? Is he going to be the one pulling the strings? Who is the Kevin Feige of DC? Until I hear who that is, I'm incredibly nervous.
Yeah, I hope it's never going to be a director that's that guy, because if you look, that's the neat thing about Marvel situations. Kevin Feige's not a director. He stands outside of that. He's an executive who just stands back and oversees everything. And that's why I hope it's never a Christopher Nolan. I hope it's never a Zack Snyder.
Sure, I'm not trying to say but the fact that Zack Snyder's doing the 2 Justice League movies, I'm so amped up about this. The guy, I love his movies. I love Watchmen, the director's cut, but who's the guy? Yeah. Who's the team that's sitting there that's planning out these movies beyond, this is our slate? Yeah. You know?
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.